Greetings to all, and thanks for returning to Everything Tesla Stock. Most Tesla devotees and pretty much everyone who follows events in the EV sector are aware of the news of Tesla's Supercharger. The majority of people are already aware that Tesla has the greatest superchargers in the world. No other automaker even comes close. We assume that Tesla superchargers are only for Tesla vehicles, as predicted. However, this could not be the case based on the EV manufacturer's most recent disclosures. Tesla might be considering offering non-Tesla users a membership to superchargers. How good of an impact will this have on Tesla's stock and financial performance? And is this even possible? Let's investigate. Before we begin, please hit the like button, subscribe, and remember to enable alerts so that you may be informed about all of Tesla's happenings. In order to enable its models to travel great distances with ultra-fast charging throughout California, some areas of Nevada, and Arizona, Tesla announced its supercharging network in the United States in 2012. As of right now, Tesla boasts over 35,000 superchargers spread throughout several nations worldwide. Because Tesla's superchargers run on solar power, there is virtually no marginal energy cost after installation. Therefore, charging an electric car doesn't have to cost a fortune for Tesla owners. Prior to recently, it was thought that Tesla EVs were the primary use for these superchargers, but there are now a number of factors, including a recent tweet from well-known YouTuber Sawyer Merritt, that suggest otherwise. Sawyer unveiled a new feature of the Tesla app that allows non-Tesla EV owners to become supercharger members. In Sawyer's image, Tesla offers two options for this: a pay-per-use plan that lets users access the supercharger network whenever they need to, and a membership subscription that costs 99 cents per month in the US and offers members a discounted rate per kilowatt hour. But shortly after Sawyer Merritt published this, Tesla took down the feature from its app, so most people don't know exactly what the electric vehicle manufacturer is up to. There are a number of reasons why this might have occurred, but Tesla is not the type of company to provide a product that they don't plan to maintain. To find out, keep watching. It's clear from looking at the feature's initial membership plan that the cost is a little too cheap for the service they hope to offer. It's conceivable that Tesla will start using a new CCS adapter for this reason if it permits non-Tesla EVs to utilize superchargers. The corporation could have to spend more money to make them available, because this is a novel function that differs from the CCS plug used in Europe. Given the additional expense, Tesla ought to raise the cost of its membership plan, possibly by $5 to $10 a month. Furthermore, the information may have been leaked too soon because Tesla does not currently have a station in the US that is accessible to non-Tesla EVs. Tesla has a history of moving forward with features even if they may not be quite ready. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, stated that the company wants to set a new standard for electrification and sustainable energy, and that observing this brand new feature may be one way to do it. Why not? It is likely that Tesla will make it official. There are several advantages to it. Allowing more people to use its superchargers will help Tesla expand its customer base and increase income. In an effort to entice early adopters to purchase automobiles, Tesla first offered its customers the option of unlimited free charging. The carmaker discontinued this function in April 2017, only to reintroduce it for Model S and Model X sales. Ultimately, the pandemic brought an end to it. Even though an unforeseen obstacle led to the introduction of the paid option for Tesla superchargers, it has shown to be a profitable revenue stream for the company, and it will continue to do so should Tesla decide to open up its services to non-users. We may anticipate a higher return on investment for Tesla shareholders because the company's financials are strongly reflected in the success of its shares. For non-Tesla EV users on the pay-per-use model, Tesla is probably going to charge more per kilowatt hour. However, it might charge the same price to supercharger members as to Tesla owners, who fortunately won't have to pay for that membership. Tesla will be able to expand its global network of supercharger stations by generating additional income. The fact that Tesla added 48 new supercharging stations and 198 superchargers on the Chinese mainland in July, in addition to the numerous superchargers the company already had installed, shows that the EV company is clearly never tired of doing more of the profitable things. We can also anticipate more in other nations. Upselling more Tesla goods and possibly automobiles to non-Tesla EV owners is likely to occur if Tesla does permit non-Tesla EV owners to use its supercharging stations in the future. These customers may remain interested in the EV industry thanks to the amazing features of Tesla's superchargers. Users only need to plug in these superchargers for automatic charging, making them incredibly simple to operate. On the Tesla app, they can also check the availability of supercharging stalls and their current charge level. Users also find the trip planner option to be a fascinating tool. All they need to do is input their destination, and the trip planner will take care of the rest, automatically calculating the best route with superchargers along the way and accounting for things like traffic, elevation, and driving style, among other things. Moreover, Tesla superchargers are less expensive than fuel alternatives and can increase range by up to 200 miles in just 15 minutes. Any electric vehicle owner will appreciate these advantages, and if they realize Tesla offers them, they'll probably jump on the bandwagon. The idea of allowing non-Tesla EVs to use the supercharger network is controversial among some segments of the Tesla community, despite the fact that this feature has had a number of positive effects. This is because, to the company's great advantage, the Tesla supercharging network is far larger than any other fast-charging network, particularly in the United States. However, making the superchargers accessible to non-Tesla users will just make the already packed facilities even more crowded. Furthermore, there are still grounds to think that this feature may not be included despite Tesla's strong predisposition to offer it. Elon Musk recently announced on Twitter that he will purchase Manchester United, a football team that plays at Old Trafford. A few hours later, the CEO of Tesla disclosed that the message was only an ongoing joke. Musk soon clarified that he had no interest in purchasing the football team, but his joke did spark some debate among experts who thought it was the reason why the England soccer club's shares had briefly increased by as much as 17% that day. In a similar vein, Tesla announced on Instagram that their semi-truck will debut later this year and even shared some video of the car. However, the post was removed a short while later. It is safe to assume that the news of Tesla's superchargers being accessible to non-Tesla users was also taken down, so there isn't much reason for optimism. Though there are still a few unknowns, we can say that some of Elon Musk's remarks were clearly intended jokes, and because the Tesla app previously included a supercharger feature, there might be something to look forward to. When the business first unveiled its superchargers, Tesla said that the 6 California locations were only the beginning. The following year, the firm carried out its original plan to construct superchargers in heavily traveled areas of the country. This demonstrates the EV company's commitment to honoring its promises. In terms of competitive service, Tesla had and continues to have a significant advantage over other EV companies. In terms of consumer happiness, Tesla's supercharger network is the best, per the latest J.D. Power research. Given the interest consumers have shown in the features of the service the carmaker has made available to supercharger users, that isn't all that surprising. Tesla has installed lounge cubes with coffee makers, food dispensers, leisure areas, and even restrooms at its supercharger stations throughout Europe in collaboration with the BK Group of Germany. The EV manufacturer has installed a swimming pool at a supercharging station in Germany, according to related news. It's funny that this actually happened and demonstrates the lengths the automaker will go to in order to satisfy customers, even though building a pool at a supercharger station might be a bit of a wild guess given how few people will actually show up wearing bathers and be willing to get wet before heading back on the road. Even people who don't drive Teslas would find this enjoyable. Non-Tesla users may be able to purchase this membership plan if Tesla sticks to its goal of promoting sustainable energy, and the firm is probably going to give it a shot. Given the advantages of this for Tesla's stock as well as its finances, investors may add